So, Mandem podcast episode
310.
310. Say 310.
Yeah, that sounds off key. Call it 310, man.
309 is fine.
Yeah. 310.
310.
Yeah, 310 is a bit.
Bookie, innit?
Bookie's
a bit of a
Anyways, here we are.
Do you remember the deli counter where they used to give you a ticket?
See, when I said it, I think the post office.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That little triangular.
Yeah. And then they called a number. That was mad. All for some salami or a slice of corned beef.
Actually reminds me of Cat's Deli in New York.
Oh, okay, yeah. Top
Place.
establishment. Bookie, you need to. What is it? You need a ticket to get out.
So you got to queue up outside. Then they give you a ticket. Don't lose the ticket. And then the ticket, I think when you go to the counter, they write what you ordered on the ticket.
Yeah.
Then you still keep the ticket. Then they give you your order. You eat whatever. Then when you leave, that's when you pay.
Yeah.
But if you lose your ticket I think you got to pay.
It's out for like $50.
Yeah. Like you can't.
24.
You can't.
It's got to be a better way, right?
It's
you can't
thing
get out.
in it. It's all part of the
legacy.
Yeah, like when you walk in there, it's like you've gone into like a time machine.
Yeah.
TV set from some weird.
It's kind of mad. But it's called good food though. Good bit of grub. But what were you saying, man?
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Not too bad.
Been better.
You been better?
Yeah.
Why? What's up, Dan?
I'm one hand down.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Life be lifing.
Yeah.
Bone density is dropping. Broke my hand playing football, man. Weekend.
Yeah, then
tough,
cast
man.
it up, man.
Yeah. But we're still fighting through it, man. Still Harlem shaking through the pressure, as they say. But yeah, man. As we said last week, we're like, you cut your finger and you realize how much you use it.
Yeah. We actually said that's so mad.
Break my hand and try and test out the theory. And yeah, I miss my left hand, man.
Can you do anything with it, or is it out of action? Just
it looks like a hand. No, I can do basic things, but like it's not where it needs to be, man. Nah.
Wow.
Which is a shame.
How long you out for?
4 to 6 weeks is what they're saying. But yeah, I've been looking up remedies online and that, but they're like, no, that's the minimum. Like, there's no, I looked on like Bookie sources, everything says 4. No one says quicker. So yeah, man, I just got to take my medicine. 4 to 6 weeks. I'll be in the house. It's a damn shame. Mental health is already on the plummet. But yeah, we move, man. So yeah,
recovery.
A decent week for me, man. Away from that.
That's jarring.
Not the worst.
I was saying to Dan yesterday, I've never broken a bone.
Me neither.
You man are what, Gen Zs or something? Like, man are like, kids don't even climb trees anymore. They don't even fall over and cut their knees. How have you lot got this far?
I've not. And I actually thought about this midweek, and I can't remember who I was talking to it about. But yeah, I've never. No, I saw a woman is at the train station, and she was like at the gates or entrance to come in. She had a little child, or assume who was her son, but he was just like running racks, probably like 1, maybe 2. So he's like open track. But I think she was smoking, so she didn't want to come in onto the platform.
So what, the Utes, the right side, so he's the other side of the fence, of the gates?
Yeah. But she can like see him, but in my head, I'm thinking, if he just darts quick, there's no way
she's got to tap the oyster to get in. And you know the gate, the slow
the double. Yeah. There's no way. So that in my head, I was just thinking, like kids having accidents and all of that stuff. Like it's happened to my brother before. I think I was in Greg's buying something, and then she's like turned around for like a split second. 2 seconds later, she heard like someone screaming in the road, like his arms like under a car tire. So I think but he's like young, babe, like almost.
I never heard of this.
Long time ago.
What, broken bones?
I think slightly, or like fractured. But he's like fine. He was fine then, sort of, and is fine now. But yeah, I've never. Like nothing ever as serious as
you
no
man
broken
just
bones.
listened, I guess. You weren't there.
Yeah.
You got
stay here. Yeah.
Yes, man.
That's the best way, man.
Stop jumping up and down.
Alright, cool. I'll stop.
Cool.
Yeah, most of mine have come from like sports injuries. Broken toe got stepped on when I was young. Tried to play on. I took my boot off and my toes, big toe was just like up, pointing up. There's that. Fractured skull. play football,
Yeah,
caught an elbow
yeah.
side of the head, and now this. So
Chip
what
too.
else is? Yeah, chipped tooth. Yeah, cracked a tooth. Just thinking, what else is left?
Hopefully no.
Yeah, just gotta get the leg joint. I've done my knee as well. All I need now is a broken back or the neck.
Oh,
Man said all I need is a broken back.
Yeah, for the full flush. Was it raw flush? Yeah. Whatever they call
Spinal.
it. Yeah. So yeah, man, a mixed week for me. But yeah, can't complain, man. Shout out to NHS, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them.
How's your experience?
They got
when
me
you went?
right. I was in there, and it felt bad because I've gone in there. I prepped myself for like 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
I said, cool, you got 6 hours to waste. Brought my laptop, charger, headphones.
Man, that was locked in.
It was like WeWork. But just with
You're the only one working.
flu in the air, flu, people bleeding out. But I literally got in there, I think within 3 minutes, they took me to the triage.
Okay.
Woman just pressing on my hand. And I'm like, that hurts.
Yeah. You feel this? Can you
Then
feel
she's like,
that?
cool, send you for x-ray. I think I waited for 10 minutes. So I've probably been in there like 20 minutes, 25 minutes at a push.
And it's already moving.
I'm x-rayed.
This sound like a world record.
Come back out, sit down, send a couple emails. They take me to a like doctor's room or whatever. X-rays on the screen, broken bone, whatever. Sit me down, plaster me up. I think I was done within like hour and a half.
Oh, that's so cold.
These.
But I felt bad because other people were in there
They're looking.
waiting for their call. They're like, Dan, up next.
Like
I'm
when they
like,
call them in, they're like dead now. Like.
yeah. When I left, everyone was just laid out. Like, it's weird. And I felt kind of, you see where you just jump the queue.
Yeah.
I felt mad important. Like, it was nuts.
That's
Where you see guys just walk to the front of the queue and chat to the doorman, and then they walk in. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to those people that didn't get that treatment. But yeah, man, I can't complain, man. The next day, they sent me to the Royal Free because I had a different one in it, different cost. Royal Free, and they gave me this fiberglass thing, man.
New joint.
Yeah, Bionic Man. So yeah, so again, shout out to NHS. Yeah, it's a good experience for me, man. How you lot's week's been?
Not as eventful,
Yeah.
to be honest.
No hospital trips. That's good.
Nah.
Nah, man.
Nah, quiet week. To be honest, just head down, working. Nothing.
When's the next break on the cards or?
Nothing planned. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Locked in.
It's tough. I feel like that's because I don't swim in it, but I feel like when you don't have anything booked, it's like treading water.
Yeah.
For time.
Yeah.
You're going time. There's cramp.
Yeah.
Cramp pending. You're getting out of breath.
Yeah.
Like something. You need something in there.
Something at least
But shit.
penciled, innit?
Yeah.
Pencil.
But no, fair enough, man.
Yeah, it might just be a couple of days just at home. Just
Decompress.
Yeah, even if that's what I didn't
Do
use
a
to rate
minimal.
those.
Oh, what? Just a nothing day.
All my annual leave needs to be Ollie days.
I was never
no.
one of those people, you know.
No.
What, you're on?
I could
I'd book a week off and just be at home.
stay at yard.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike P. That he's the Mike P special. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to use it that way, man. Like, if I'm gonna use it, let me use it, innit? But I understand it now.
There's value in sitting still.
I've grown up, and you end up still doing bad things anyway. But yeah, just those days away from it all, it's very important.
Nah, it helps, man.
Very important.
It's good.
It definitely helps.
Rich, what's it been saying on your side? There was a big news story that broke. I thought it would have been Monday, Tuesday night.
Which one? I don't know which one you're talking about.
I was chilling at my parents' house. 6 o'clock news on, as it has been since I'd go to my grandparents' house. I don't know why that's always on the TV.
Yeah, it's just this.
It just like, I don't know. Maybe they've only got one channel. And that was on, but they hit us with the, you know, when it's serious breaking news one. And I was like,
I know.
Breaking news strap.
I know.
not like she did. They I don't think they had time to get the graphics up.
They went straight to.
She was just speaking.
Rich was on lunch. Like.
Yeah. Taking a day off. Solemn tone. I think she was wearing like black.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Just
about.
lowered everything down a bit, and they said boom, boom, boom. King Charles, sorry.
Don't get it right.
Yeah, you get his name right. Was diagnosed with cancer.
Yes, is it pancreas?
They haven't revealed it just yet. So he went for
I feel like it's pancreas.
he went for a checkup.
prostate.
He went for a prostate checkup for an enlarged prostate, which supposedly you get a lot after 60. But then during those tests, they found another cancer which they haven't.
But they're saying it's not prostate.
Yeah.
I was under the
They haven't
impression it was
spoken on. No, So yeah, he went for not a routine, but for a check for prostate cancer or an enlarged prostate, and yeah, ended up finding cancer, which is bonkers.
Crazy.
Yeah, I feel like you don't like. I mean, obviously we had the Queen for a very long time, and it's all our lives. Would have been our lives a couple times over.
Yeah.
I never really feel like until the end, like we heard about her being unwell or anything like that. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but a lot of people were giving him credit for speaking out about it and like not keeping it a private.
Yes. I've seen people say like they put a bit of spin on it, saying it's good to talk about these things and hopefully this helps other men. Yada yada yada.
I mean, it does if we know what it is, though. If you don't, it's like.
I think they're spinning it as just go get checked, not go get checked for this one.
Just
go get checked.
The MOT.
Go get start of the year. Yada yada yada. But yeah, I couldn't help but think, damn, like you waited all this time.
Crazy, innit?
Now it's shaky, like.
Yeah. Is it the Lion King? I just
yeah. Kind of got to careful what you wish for, man.
Yeah, it's techie. It's I guess it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm no royalist. Let's put that on wax before people come for me and think I'm like some big monarchist guy. But it's peak for like his family.
Yeah, it's a human being at the end of the day.
A lot of people will be like, people have a weird take, man, on celebrities, particularly royals, where like we can look at them like they're not human. And be like, Sometimes I feel I haven't heard it, but
they're
I know
lizards. They're lizards, though, innit? They're lizards.
Yeah. I know it's been said like, oh, like good, innit? Like I know in some barbershop, man are saying good, innit? Good. Like it's getting real life.
I
might book a trim, just to hear the breakdown
just
of this. Yeah. Because you know they got the inside scoop. I don't know how they get it,
the man will plug
but
it
them man know direct line to Windsor and that. But yeah, no, there's definitely celebrations, two steps going on in some barbershops, and a lot of conspiracy
probably
theories
around the world, man.
Lots of people saying this payback or whatever word you want to use for what he did to Diana, what happened to Diana.
Oh shit, then I never even saw that one.
His eagerness to become, not that I've seen, but his eagerness to become king, and his mother passing, and just their family in general, just the wrongdoings they've done.
How
in the world.
How old is he?
I feel like it's 71, possibly.
Do you lot think, given the situation, your mother passes, you know you're the next heir to the throne, but you're 70, it's quite late in the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you lot think you'd be like, no, I'm good, man.
I'm cool. Let me just
keep them, man. Like,
a part of me would, but then these lot are like this whole divine right thing. They believe that this is what they were born to do. They are the chosen ones. To pass it up will be in this one lifetime. I'm gonna pass it up.
He's 75.
75.
Yeah.
You say like that, it makes me think. Maybe.
Like he's been prepped. He's been prepped for this
his whole life.
Even just for one little sub appearance. Like
if I was next in line, I could.
We say you're getting yours.
100%. 100%.
I guess it's history books. It's
coronation, fam.
Just run it up, man.
Yeah, but like. Deeper, coronation's cold live, like bank holiday, all of that.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even like my own birthday parties.
But no, I feel like
I'm good, man.
Like you're built for this. This is you. This is what you live for.
Yeah.
You're not here to be some spare. You're the heir, fam.
Yeah, it's actually frowned upon for them to decline it. I
forgot the actual term. Is it abdicate? Yeah.
Because I know the Queen's, I want to say King George. I think his brother was next, but he abdicated. So then it became Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
But then people were just funny about him doing it. But I think it's maybe the reason why he did it for his French mistress.
Okay, you're a crown man, isn't it?
Yeah. But
new season coming out soon. Still
do the research after.
Some ads for that.
I feel like
of the Crown.
Yeah, I think there's a new
another season.
Yeah.
They said this was the last season,
bro.
I swear it started now. Yeah. Season. Is this the Diana one?
Is it how?
It's done. I think it's done.
Finished.
Unless there's another half.
I've run some campaigns.
But
so,
check it, it's not done.
It's
Give it 10, 20 years.
They might run it.
Yeah.
It's a forever open book kind of thing, isn't it? What was I going to say? Do you think you get the role, position, title, the king? Like you get it and then you're like...
This ain't
Still kind of the same.
Yeah,
like if you get a promotion at work, and I feel like bare things in life, you get this title, you've become this. You are now senior. You are now manager, whatever it may be. At least in my position,
it ain't even live like that.
Yeah. Ain't even hitting.
It's just in name.
Yeah.
Do you think being the king like changes you or like?
Yeah, no, man are treated like there's different phone calls, man. Like man are call it like Rishi Sunak's probably like get well soon, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
And then like you have to do certain like procedural things like when it's the new parliament.
Yeah.
Whereas before you just be chilling in like Cornwall or wherever like his land is and all that.
I think I'd abdicate.
Yeah.
Black J, you're up, man. You know he's been waiting for that day as well. I think I abdicate still.
But I think maybe for him it's when it's happened, it's obviously a lot later in life. So he's been a prince more than he's been obviously the king. Then he could, unless he lives for another 75 years.
He's got another 80 to go.
Like. He would always have been a prince longer than he would have been a king. So maybe within himself he might not even feel that he's really got into the role.
Yeah. I don't think I'd abdicate, man. If I was these man.
No, I'm taking it.
School and all that and like man, it's like you're
This
and
is,
then just to be like, I like man, I can't be I was feeling chill with my babes Camilla, like
I'd park off, man.
Go get your coronation, my boy.
In certain positions, they're like, do you want to be like, would you rather be assistant manager or manager? It's more responsibility, man. Maybe I'll just be supervisor. Let me just do a bit less.
Middle management.
You got to run it up, man.
They haven't even changed the things yet, have they? The notes yet?
No, notes, coins, nothing.
No.
Yeah, he needs to hold on still.
Wow. Yeah, no, you got to get it, man. Just to say, notes, my face on it. Coronation, you got the pictures to show.
History books.
It's getting messy as well. They're saying that because Prince William's missus is ill as well.
Okay. Oh, is it?
Yeah. They're saying something's going on there, and he might not step forwards if needed. So they're saying that he'll go to the Prince George, the little kid.
Oh, yeah, because what's so Harry's? There's no.
Yeah, he's outside, isn't he?
I think they might have to. Call him in.
Can you bring him back into the family, like?
What? They must be a way.
Bro, they can. All these rules can change.
Like, hey, listen. I know what happened.
No, but his missus is mad. They say some people saying she's like mad ill.
Yeah, but okay.
So be king and do that as well. But then you won't be able to do all of his, what do they call it, royal duties and that guy and open his
I don't
schools.
know, man. These whole things, I'm like,
on his own.
So
yeah.
It's like if man, it's like you got a ill loved one and you're telling me to come to work. Fuck off! I'm the king. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing.
No, but he might just say, school, man.
That's mad.
Then they give it to Prince George, the little 9-year-old prince. I think I read something and they were saying the youngest English monarch, I think, was like 6 days old or something in like the 1500s.
And then what we wait.
But then obviously there's like what do you call it, a regency, I think, who take care of things.
Yeah, of course.
Can't make them big decisions when you're breastfeeding.
Occupied.
Man, I got nap time and they're talking about elections and that.
He's thinking, chill, man. Charmander Squirrel.
Yeah. He's just going smashing planes and that.
It'd be mad. Like.
It'd be interesting to see how it plays out. But yeah, man, big news nonetheless. It was crazy still. Did you not see, speaking of big news, probably the biggest news this week in black culture, Nigeria made it through to the AFCON final.
Yeah, of course. How could you miss it? Oh, bring up the Eagles then.
They progressed.
It's not like them to do things quite.
They are now through to tomorrow's final, I believe, against Ivory Coast. Did we see any reactions online? One tickled me.
I've seen
specifically.
It's a takeover of South Africa, basically, which is hilarious. Which one have you seen?
It was, and I don't know why, it's like the most menacing, biggest piece of shithousery. Nigerians keep singing Tyler
yeah.
Like, why are they acting there? Like, it's so disrespectful.
So
but
brilliant.
the funniest thing ever. And I see a guy getting interviewed on TV, and he just pulls out a water bottle, starts doing the Tyler water dance. Like,
Man are so sick.
some of us were speaking yesterday, and we were saying, why does the rest of Africa want Nigeria to lose tomorrow?
Over to you, Les.
Correspondent on the ground.
I don't.
Oh, well, do one.
okay.
This guy's lying.
Turn this off. No, I genuinely don't. I can't speak because Ghana are poor. Well, poor in this tournament, poor before the tournament. So even watching games, you're just kind of going into it thinking, if we get a win or if we progress, that's like we've done way exceeded expectations. But for them, I've got no issue with them winning. For me, I just want to see Africa flourish.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just want to see.
That's the next key.
I just want to see the continent flourish. We've got great talent on both sides. Yeah. So for me, it's about seeing the continent flourish. Seeing my fellow Africans do the best and bring AFCON to the forefront, because the tournament this year, I feel, has been
elevated.
It's captured the hearts and the minds. Yeah.
It's definitely elevated. You're seeing it on prime TV slot, so I'm happy, man. Best of both luck to both teams.
I ain't seen nothing like
tomorrow's
this.
game will be a spectacle. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
I do think you're very media trained.
Wow,
I never knew you had it like that. That's very good work. But I do think you're right. I think the best thing that could happen for the tournament for AFCON is for Nigeria to win.
Okay.
It's not
why so?
because Nigerians.
Okay, they're
everywhere.
Backwards coming
they're
forwards.
ever present. You're gonna see them. There's gonna be content. There's gonna be music.
Yes.
We're gonna hear this through the next 2 years in the culture. It's gonna be in bare music. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yes.
And I do think, I mean, we've spoke for a while about the rise of Afro beats, and a lot of it is centered around Nigeria as a cultural hub there. Not solely, but they've got some of the biggest artists in the world now. So I think the rise of Afro beats and the culture, the music, and now the football team, they kind of got almost got all the gauntlet, all the stones,
nearly complete.
And I think it's massive for AFCON and Africa. Period.
No, in all honesty, I think the reason why, and it's not my personal reason, but the reason why I think people don't want them to win, but want them to flop, or I guess not win the trophy, is there's a level of how can I put this?
Say it.
Clip it.
I was going to use the word arrogance.
I knew you were going to use the word arrogance.
There's a level of arrogance, but in a comedic, jokey way. I feel not in a they're genuinely like that.
It's like a belief,
a strong belief. And I liken it to a bit like the English men's national team.
Okay,
in that the expectation that they're gonna do well. We've got these players. We've got these players. They're doing great at club level. So yeah, they should sort of steamroll through this tournament. Whereas sometimes that's not always the case. And Nigeria are one of the best African nations around, and have been for a few years in and out, but consistently they have been. So I feel like there's a level of we're the best. Like, what did you expect? We're always gonna win it. We're always gonna get this far.
It's been this way, almost.
It's always been this way. The shithousery against South Africa,
unbelievable. I've seen
like, where's all this coming from? So that's why I feel like people are a bit like, all right, you lot just relax, just
on the
just chill.
Confidence, arrogance, belief thing. A controversial statement was put out yesterday by one of our unnamed source, Nigerian source, and he said all of Africa should want us to win because we've made it cool to be African.
Over to you, Les.
I don't know who's. Do I know this person?
Yeah.
That is interesting. I have a feeling I know.
yeah. Who else can probably like that? Yeah.
I have a feeling I know who said it. I don't think it's I don't think Nigerians are fully responsible for that. I'm not giving them. I'm not giving them that. That's ridiculous.
Saying the rise of the diaspora. So how we view Africa, it's on the come up and it's flying and whatnot. And I think saying that Nigeria kind of been holding the back, carrying the can.
Carrying the can is strong, man. I think from a music level, you can't deny that they're definitely doing their thing.
Yeah,
and not just in let's call it African music, but like worldwide in many different genres. And they are definitely
flying the flag.
And you look at sport as well. So if you look at combat sport,
they're doing very well.
Athletics,
so that's been the last couple of let's say the last 5 or 6 years. It's not always been
that way
the case, and certain things that they've carried, Ghanaians have carried, Ivorians have carried, other African nations have carried. They're definitely not in it. Or that's like saying Amapiano's been big in the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like that's like saying South Africa have, like held that space. There's fine because it's theirs, but all of it together should be. Yeah, that statement's fucking. That statement.
I guess it leads back to the confidence, the arrogance, the belief.
Yeah.
The unwavering belief. But yeah, it was a funny statement. I said, no, fair. And my point was, it's about time.
It's about time what?
That you led.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
it's about time. If you think about population.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's wake it up, man. Let's go, man.
It's set to have a bigger population.
It's well overdue. Yeah.
Than the US by like 2050 or something like that.
That's crazy. And it's a mad young population as well. Still
mad young. Yeah. One of the most populous countries.
And now with like connectivity and that, yeah, man, it's good. It's good. But hopefully they get over the line because the content that came out was ridiculous. Some of the tweets I saw I couldn't believe. And yeah, taking custody of Amapiano now.
That was ridiculous.
They're just going so silly. They're just going from strength to strength, man. So we'll see how that plays out.
I want to congratulate them for winning. I would like to see them lose. I just said that.
There are a lot of people said they've got their tweets drafted.
Oh, 100%.
And their content is ready just in case
they're ready.
Nigeria don't get over the line.
They're ready.
I'd say everyone just be prepared.
Yeah, because they're ready.
That's what happens. Yeah, when you make it to the top. Yeah. You make yourself a target.
I hope one day it's a Ghana Nigeria final.
I would love to see
in AFCON, and I think it's me probably dreaming, but in the World Cup, obviously, because it's world football. But I think maybe in AFCON, it might be slightly bigger than if it's them in the World Cup final, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like a...
just because it's like, this is our world.
Literally concentrated,
like Dylan White AJ, innit? It's a domestic...
Yeah. But yeah, no, hopefully, I hope they do well. I hope Ivory Coast do well. But yeah, I'm sure they got their tweets drafted. I'm sure somehow they'll get Ghanaians dragged in.
Yeah. You're just trying to get by and just go by your day.
Just leave us alone, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, good luck to both sides.
Decent, man. We'll see how that one plays out. Did you lot? And I hope you didn't see the Drake leak.
No,
don't know what you're talking about.
Fair, good.
No, I saw.
We'll move on. You saw the furore, not the.
Yeah,
content.
Man. It went. I was on Twitter. I saw
reactions.
I saw what I saw. Yeah.
Oh no!
I saw what I saw.
I managed to swerve it.
Skirted around it. I saw. Because he was in the he was trending, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? He's Drake dropped new music. Like,
yeah. No.
I went investigating.
No.
Nah.
No.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see.
Some people are saying that they think he leaked it himself.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
that's mad. Why would anyone do that? If you're at the top of the world,
it doesn't hurt
because
you're on tour.
It doesn't hurt him.
It doesn't hurt him, I guess.
I don't think nothing can hurt him.
And he's thing, didn't it? He's not retired, but he checked out the game, innit?
Yeah.
So it's a way to stay relevant.
Yeah. Oh, what, out of music? Out of music game.
I mean, he said this is going to be his last album for a while. I mean, he's touring, so he's not out. But I don't know, man. And I feel like, because my question was, how did it get leaked?
Yeah.
People saying it's like an iCloud hack, but yeah, surely you don't hack.
No. Yeah.
But then some other top people have been hacked and they've had to release it. Like, was it Jennifer Lawrence? I think.
Yeah, she was part of the what do they call it?
The fappening. Bad stuff. Bad stuff. Bad stuff.
Yeah.
He's also in this weird like anti-hero phase where he just kind of doesn't care about much, and more specifically his perception.
Okay.
He's
in the nails, the hair.
He's just doing his own thing, doesn't really care. So I feel like if he leaked it, it's just more of a.
You have to be sick.
This is what I'm on.
You have to be a sick individual.
People are sick, man. It wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
The newest.
Is it that crazy though? Like, so remember when I guess it wasn't a leak, but it was when a game was going viral.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
idiot.
Man, do it for attention. So it's not really anything that.
No, but this is your whole meat. Like,
yeah. It's I've seen the video. Like, the whole thing's just like
sickening.
What's this weird, man?
I've not seen the video. I saw someone reenacting it, which is weird in itself. And I was I kind of
trending like that now.
Then I was like, okay, I get what would have happened.
I think Bad Bunny did like a parody taking the piss out of him.
Oh, swear.
Yeah. With like kitchen roll or something.
It's a weird.
So sick.
It's a weird video clip or whatever.
No, I need it to
careful,
pass.
Man, careful with that.
I need that to. No, I need it
Daniel
to
said
pass.
I need it too many times.
No, yeah. I won't say I need it. This thing needs to go away. But yeah, very, very sickening times. I see you made a joke about it at his
yes, I saw
late show.
Oh, I didn't see. I saw him.
I heard. I didn't watch the clip.
Something on his like Insta story. I can't remember what he said. But what did he make a joke about?
He was like, "Oh, I just want to talk about the controversy." And and he's like, "Oh, my dad's here tonight." Like the controversy. Like, I didn't. People weren't expecting my dad to be here tonight, and then it was like, "Oh." So yeah, he's aware of it.
Yeah, of course he is.
But that weren't what I was expecting to see this week, bro. in entertainment news. Some of the reactions were horrible. I saw like tweets from like men, like on a blog page. People would like cut reactions. Some people are crazy, man.
What
reactions to the video?
People were saying, "Now I know why he acts like that." Like grown men.
I saw some weird stuff.
Grown men saying, "I know why he acts like that."
Man
now.
saying, "Oh, Drake really the GOAT," and
that's not cool, man.
A colleague at work. So there's a colleague at work, gay guy, yeah.
Okay.
And like we often have conversations, and I'll be like, "Oh, so and so was trending in Black Twitter," and he'll be like, "Oh, Drake's trending in gay Twitter."
Okay.
And I'll be like, "Oh,
the correspondent."
Yeah.
Wow,
So
made it over
crazy.
to there, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a mess, man.
Some wild stuff.
And I think that's a few points knocked off for him for greatest rapper ever, man. For me, yeah, my rappers don't need to be doing all that stuff, man. It's not.
Cut it out, man.
It's not good, man. This week is Valentine's, so we're here again. If you blink, you'll miss it. Hopefully, any plans? We sitting it out. We taking the knee this year. Well, not that kind of knee. Hopefully, or maybe
not that kind of.
Yeah, because that's corny, man. That's corny still. That's corny.
Oh, on Valentine's, that's corny.
Yeah. Drop it out.
Yeah. Take the knee at the right moment, but
come on, bro.
If they're joining the queue at Valentine's, then yeah, just a restaurant joint.
On the day, yeah.
Ooh. Which I typically don't like. But when was it? You said, what were we talking about? It was a clip that we put together. And you were like, "Rich, you've been slacking lately."
Oh,
I can't remember what we're talking about.
Okay.
What was we talking about?
But you were correct.
It's bang on, yeah.
I've been slacking lately.
I had that feeling.
Shit, what was you talking about? It's a funny clip, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. I was like, "Oh my god, he's
he's reading my mind." Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just patting the restaurant thing.
Italian, is that?
No, French
cuisine. Yeah.
No, I told you. I mean, I've booked this. We've been there before. It's tried and tested. It's kind of like, it's not my local, but it's battered. We know the menu. All of that. They try to switch out the menu on Valentine's Day. Opted out.
Always.
I don't need that.
But yeah, no, I'm just not even sticks and sushi. Just go there Friday, have a drink, have some food.
It's on Friday, yeah?
Sorry, Friday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing special. I'm not. I mean, I don't even mind if this comes out because it's like it just is
Yeah,
what it is. Like,
yeah,
she
yeah,
knows,
yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like, but I booked it late, so I don't finish work till 6.
You might be sitting at the front door
I've looked
with a draft.
and then I've looked at it. And I'm like, I need to book it because time's gonna be late. In like I'm
yeah.
I might booked it 9-10 days out, which is too late in my opinion. So the times I had to choose were between 5:30 and 9 p.m.
You went 9.
No, I went 5:30.
Oh, okay. Just get this done. Yeah,
I'm getting
old.
out of this.
Eating
I'm
at
getting out of this
9
place.
is crazy.
Sleeping at the table.
Yawning.
Bring your pajamas, yeah, loungewear.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So,
There's anything?
Nah, nothing planned. I think this one's gonna be
Cost of living one.
yeah.
Done it, man.
Yeah. Pockets, they're getting hit. They will continue to be hit. So I'm just gonna have to be like, look, we're gonna not sit this one out.
No, you
But
still got to do
Turn it down a bit.
a lighter.
We're
a
home.
lighter,
We're indoors.
What's
Do
it
you
gonna
lot
be?
do you lot buy cards in it? I always forget. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my card this year is my card from last year that I bought and I forgot to give to her.
Nice.
So
Smooth.
just bare fortune.
Planning,
Good fortune.
yeah,
I
planning.
bought this a year out. It's just good fortune. So sometimes
Yeah. I
Yeah.
usually forget, man. It's quite.
Yeah, I tend to forget. But funny enough, you actually just remind me
Yeah. It's alright.
to do the card thing. But it's probably card, flowers, maybe something small on the
little gift,
side, make dinner, all of that.
perfume.
Yeah.
Question. I guess it doesn't even matter. Question. Is it weird, and is this why you're a bit funny with cards, maybe, Dan? Like buying cards for the same person in the same house. I feel like without doubt, when we lived in different households, card
I
is
feel that
happening.
sometimes.
I'm probably making way more effort as well. But card to then put on the
To
same.
deliver it.
Yeah.
I'm just
For
gonna
you
go
to
out
just
front
then-
door for the front door. Put it for the letterbox. Oh, you've got mail. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, cards in the same household.
Yeah, I just always like card. I don't know, man.
I'm
It's
a
like, I'll
bit
do
funny with
everything
cards.
else,
Yeah,
but like,
same. I'm not a big card
I,
person.
like, it's nice to receive a card, like nice words, but I'm never like, I need to like write these words, and that's gonna. But I feel like when you get the present, flowers, whatever, and the card,
It's nice, isn't
it's
it?
all wrapped
complete,
up.
innit?
Yeah.
It's
When I
complete.
don't get the card, I'm like,
Because the card, I guess, expresses the feeling of why you've got the gift or the occasion. Whereas you wouldn't necessarily, although they may know, you won't repeat those words as you give the gift, because that in context might be a bit odd.
No, it's
but
weird
you might,
still.
And I think there's more effort. Like, it's not more effort to get a card, but like you've sat down, you said,
and thought about the
Oi.
words. That's
Sometimes I have to really get in my bag. There's been time in previous years where I've been like,
I don't know what
sit
to
down
write.
and like,
it's tough. We got ChatGPT now though.
oi, there's gonna be cards.
Oi, confess, yeah. Have you lot ever written a card, yeah, and gone on like Google and typed in like
No, I've never.
What have you done?
not for Valentine's, not for Valentine, but like for other people sometimes.
I've never thought about
If I'm
that.
on the ropes, yeah,
What
and
to
I'm like,
say in a birthday card?
what do you say for like 5th birthday party? Like, and I type it in, and it just gives you.
Nah,
better.
there's
Oh, yeah,
some,
no, that's cold.
there's some
I've never thought
go-tos,
of it.
man. There's some
Better
go-tos.
Yeah, you got you
Birthday ones are quite.
Send me a bookmark.
Oh yeah, I'll send it over. I'll
I
send
might
it.
need that.
Birthday ones, you can kind of
Have a
just
great day.
say.
Like cards are techie sometimes, or let's be honest, isn't it?
And by the way, I don't ever want to see the Mandem to see what I've
you've
written in a card
Nah, they should never
To
be.
whom?
to your missus.
That sounds crazy.
Crazy.
Just
like,
in
I
your yard,
know,
just
like,
looking at the show.
yeah, like, oh, that's a nice card, and you're just like, oh.
But I'm what? So if
If you came to my house on Thursday,
what you've written to your missus?
Yeah.
yeah. Allow it.
Beg you don't look at that card, brother. Scrunch up the card.
yeah, let me just take that one away quickly.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a bit of a violation.
Yeah,
Reading it.
Yeah,
Like, if you
it's,
can't-
it's an invasion of privacy still.
I'm sure.
You come
That's
into
one
my
of my
yard, you pick up a
fears.
card that I've written. It's not to you. It's kind of cheeky.
Like, yo, I didn't know you had these bars. That's how you really feel. It's kind of like if you hear like your man them like moving to a girl.
Oh, get me out of here.
Nasty. That might be top 2 worst things to happen in life.
It's up there.
Hearing your boy drop game is disgusting. Like,
and he's half caught. He's drunk as well. Isn't it?
Like, you shouldn't hit. Something should be kept secret.
Private.
That's one of them.
Yeah, no, cards are nice, but yeah, writing in them sometimes can be quite techie.
Yeah, I'm not great at it, but no, I'm gonna.
Sometimes I get in my bag and I'm like, oh my god,
young Shakespeare. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes, man. Hopefully, I've got enough time at the moment, so I don't miss out on anything. But yeah, man, it's probably gonna be it's a light one, man. Because last year was heavy on the pocket, so not trying to do too much extra.
Yeah, it's like what you call an overcorrection, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Let's bring it back a bit, man.
Ship, man.
But yeah, shout out to Valentine's Day, man. I'm looking forward to again finding out the people who have like secret boyfriends, secret girlfriends.
Hey,
who've been hiding them for the whole year, man.
Might be a couple of rollouts, innit?
Yeah. It's album season, man.
Or some close friends post.
Yeah. When you see that green joint, okay. Congratulations.
I'm a close friend.
Yeah. Yeah, get your bag, man. Yeah, I'm looking out for it, and I'm gonna rank and see who kind of did the best on Valentine's Day. Like, see who won Valentine's Day this year.
What couple or what?
Like, who's shining that Louis Vuitton? Like, who's
on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that Baccarat Rouge, man. Who's getting? I want to see that.
You to know, I'm disqualified.
DNF.
Yeah. No, DNS did not start.
Did not start. Yeah, I want to see it, man. Did you not see the clip of police officers caught in a woman's home watching Netflix?
No.
Nah. What? A woman caught 2 police officers on camera watching Netflix and using dumbbells at her home during an emergency search for her amidst a mental health crisis that resulted in her going missing.
Hey,
no, that is mad.
The police.
They've come.
UK police.
Yeah.
The Met,
the good police, the one that we know about saying, I'm glad we don't live in America.
Because as soon as you said the story, I'm thinking it has to be in America. Like, I'm
Kansas.
The story in my head, it happens in America.
You can see it. No. These man.
So they went to look for somebody.
Yeah, she was missing after ambulance services raised the alarm about her welfare, calling in the police for backup. She now filed a complaint to Greater Manchester Police. And said the officers, GMP, Great Manchester Police, said the officers did not breach standards and insisted that the pair should reflect and learn from the complaint. So Great Manchester Police are happy with their staff to do hammer curls and watch Griselda on their time.
Wow. Yeah, that's mental. That is absolutely mental.
2024.
Do your job, man.
It's February, but this year is on a silly roll, man.
This year is giving everything.
It's a silly roll.
Crazy.
Do you hear about the XL bullies? Another XL bully?
Yeah. Older woman?
Yeah, like a grandma went to go see her, I think her grandchild or something like that.
A couple of days after the ban, I believe, right?
Yeah, and I think his ones weren't registered. And I saw the guy, the owner of he did like a plea to camera, crying on cam. Wrap it up, big boy. It's not enough.
What was his plea? Not to put the dog down?
It was almost like they're good dogs, and I think kind of they listened to me. Didn't mean it to happen.
It's too late.
It's done.
Yeah, she's dead now.
It's too late, man.
Yeah. It's over. Have you seen the owners wearing the muzzles as well?
I see some of that. I was very confused by that.
I've seen some pictures. Hilarious.
Why?
That's like their Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, that's them.
That's their black square.
Yeah, that's their. Yeah, that's them. That's their John Boyega in Hyde Park. Crying.
And then Joshua, he had a bit of a mare in it.
Yeah,
looking like Bane on the timeline. Get that shit out there.
Yeah, not good, man. But yeah, XO Bullies have done it again. Another week.
Crazy.
Another madness. Which is just a damn shame. Any more, fellas?
I guess this year we won't be getting our invites because RocNation won't be hosting
the brunch.
Their brunch this year. Well, they didn't. I think what's the reason? Instead, they're doing something else.
I think they're just tired of it, and it became like a little bit of a sham, bit of a weird.
Yeah, I think things kind of hit like a a max.
When they started inviting the English people, I was
It's a bit of a reach now. So knock it down, rebuild, start again. I'm totally
saturation point was reached, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they've not done it this year because it felt like it didn't need to be like a annual. I get why it's annual, but maybe it felt like quite a special event. But then when you do it every year, and maybe more and more certain people were turning up, or different people were turning up, it kind of felt like, oh, this is just like this is just a party.
Part of it may have had to do with, I know like Diddy's a big feature though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And everything he's going through.
Party planner. Yeah.
Freak offs.
Who's gonna organise the freak off this year?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's not have the event.
Yeah. We'll do it next year.
It's not worth it. That we're bored of it. Yeah,
it's not worth it.
Free and all the allegations are gone. Yeah, it might be back on. Yeah, freak off, nasty. Bad vibes. But yeah, I'm glad. There's like a few famous pictures. There's Kevin Hart. Like holding court and everyone's around him, and you just know he's chatting so much waffle.
It looks like have you seen like a lot of like AI generated imagery? Like,
There's Kevin Hart when he stops, he does a toast, and it's like, but
it's so Kevin Hart.
It's literally like he's chatting rubbish. Waffle. There's another Meek Mill one as well. I think Yo Gotti. Meek Mill's talking, but like Yo Gotti, I think 21 Savage, they're all looking at him like,
what are you talking?
Like, what's going on? Yeah. But no, I'm glad that it's over. It was becoming like a little bit of like a get your picture with Jay-Z.
Yeah. Became
Beyonce.
Like a bit of a moment in it for people that people seem to just be capitalizing on as well. Like, and it becomes a bit, you know. It needs a timeout.
And those jokes is we've just started introducing like galas and that here in the UK,
and they're
like phasing out. We're like,
we ain't on that anymore.
Yeah, it takes a while, man. For
it'd be interesting to see what the next pivot is or the next switch is.
But I think a timeout is certainly recommended.
Necessary.
There is also potential for timeouts in football.
Oh yes,
being introduced.
Sin bins,
blue card.
Yeah, sin bin, which will be, I guess, signified by that referee showing you a
blue card. Feels weird.
Feels very weird.
You see the sport of football.
Feels. I mean, we're talking about us copying Americans.
Yes.
My immediate reaction was like, "That's American." That doesn't feel.
They do it in hockey. I know they do it in rugby.
They're doing hockey.
They're
in basketball. I know ice hockey is like a proper one.
Ice hockey. You
know they introduced it at like grassroots. They do it at like the level that I play at now on Sundays.
Oh, so you've seen it happen?
Yeah, for like mouthing off to the referee.
Oh,
okay.
They'll
blue card or just
do they give you a yellow card? I think they give you. I don't even know how they do it. I think they give you like a yellow card, but
half the yellow card.
They cut it in half or fold it, and then you're gone for 10 minutes.
So again, you've seen this, how it impacts the game.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
I think for that level, it probably works because I feel like at that level there's less
lower stakes.
I think that there's less discipline, there's less respect for officials, and I think you need that in the game because these people are waking up on a Sunday morning for you to shout at them. So you should respect them. Does it affect the game massively? No, I haven't been like on the receiving end of it. It's probably a nice halfway house in between getting sent off and your whole Sunday game being ruined. And I think for a red card it's like 50 quid. I think yellows are like 15.
Is there a fine associated with blue card?
There probably will be because players actually get fined for their yellow cards, but it's still like £20 or something. I remember I think Tevez's payslip got leaked, and I think they take out like £20 or whatever it was, something nominal. And then for red cards it might be £100 in the Prem. I'd imagine there's like a fine, but nothing that's going to affect football player. Do I think it will? I think it probably affects the product a little bit.
Okay.
Just because it probably does add drama.
So this was I was talking to someone at work about it, and I was like,
and that's what this is, isn't it?
We have to remember everything is entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah.
Even if it's education, it's supposed to entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the storylines created by this blue card already.
Yes, and for me, that's what I don't like. Because all it seems to be at the minute, or the start of the season, or in recent times, literally football like analysis or punditry
VAR.
at half time, they're just talking about VAR. And making referees like villains. Like
entertainment.
It's the easiest thing to do, as opposed to saying, "Oh, what are these teams playing? What are they trying to do?" Just say, "Oh, the refereeing in this country is horrific." So I think it adds more drama, but as a spectacle. Cousin Matt made a good point. He's like, in the big games, you don't want to see like someone get sent off. But then I think it's for what, cynical fouls.
Yeah, so to see
intentional.
Okay.
So yeah, and which I kind of understand. Like a man diving, I get it, but is it really a yellow card offense? Like no one's hurt by it. It can affect the impact, the thing of the game. And with VAR, particularly for a dive or deceit, blue card, fuck off for a bit, man.
Yeah,
like,
chill out for a bit.
Get out there, man.
Yeah,
you're ramping, you've been clocked, but you shouldn't.
So
be
I guess
out the
your
game.
your next offense will be a yellow.
Yeah.
So then you technically just commit 2 fouls.
So then you have to almost commit 3.
Yeah. So you got more chance. You got more leniency before you get sent off. Almost.
It could be like you could see an uptick in injuries and shit like that.
Man, I
from
just
this
kicking the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
Just blue.
Or like not like last man, but you just trip man up so he doesn't get through. Then
So then how do they? What change? Like what makes that now blue versus a yellow?
Well, so from what I saw from the
referee's
original
cool.
thing, because it's been introduced to women's football and the FA Cup or women's FA Cup and just the women's game first. And I believe it's deceit or dissent. Dissent. How am I saying? I feel like I'm saying it wrong now. I feel like that's the main thing, or just attitude.
Fair.
So I can see that, but I can also see
can't give it for fouls because that's it's
because a foul is a foul.
It should still be a yellow. Yeah.
So I can see it being somewhat useful, but as I said, overall, and as Dan said, the product of football changes because of this. And I can see the immediate thing. I was chatting to someone at work. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be like a super sub. Someone's gonna go off. The game's gonna change a bit. Someone comes on, wins it, and like I can see a good storyline being created from it. And I'm like, that's nice, but that's not football in a way.
Yeah, and I do think again, football fans are very archaic and traditional. Like it's always been this way. Like it should always stay like this. Don't take away our game. And loads of the like rules that have been introduced probably help the game.
Like what, offside?
So like you could like pass back to the keeper. You could stand.
Yes.
You could stand offside.
Stand offside,
Whatever.
yeah.
You could pass it back to a keeper. Roll it out to your fullback. He'll pass it back. He'll pick it up. So you can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
and
that was after
better.
a World Cup, innit?
I think that would have been. I think in the 80s they introduced it because Liverpool used to do that. They go one up and then just keep passing it to their keeper. Yeah. So I think a few of the changes to the game haven't been that bad, but as ever, it's like, this is our beautiful game, and I think there's part of that in me as well. Like, but then when you think about the changes, most of them are calm.
So, are you here for it?
I'm gonna say yes. Let's try it.
Yeah, I think I'm intrigued to see how it works. I think it's a different look at the sport. Like if you watch basketball, ice hockey, even rugby, they have it in their game, so it's not foreign. It's like VAR when it first got introduced. Like it's used in many other sports, tennis being the biggest one. Hawkeye. So it's not; these aren't foreign concepts. They're just new to the sport of football.
Maybe football's the one, that is left behind or needs to change. Yeah.
If
Maybe everyone
maybe.
else is doing it. Then why?
Maybe. So I'd like to see how it works. But for me, it's just these things. You just don't want them adding to or creating new dramas. Yeah. So then it's more things for Gary and Karen, all of them to keep wasting everyone's 15 minutes on just chatting.
I'm for it as long as they don't talk about it at halftime.
Yeah.
Or after the game.
You can't have it. You can't have everything you want in life. They're gonna chat about it.
Do we think it should have been like? Did he use the right swear words? Was it really dissent? Like,
it's another talking point.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of here for it. I want to see it trialed at least. See how it plays out, and then maybe I might be like, oh, do you know, it's a terrible idea, but I think I'm kind of here for it. I don't think it should affect the game too much.
Yeah.
As long as it's used correctly.
Yeah,
I don't want man like for yellow card challenges getting a blue card and they're just caught a blind. Like that's when it could get fucked up.
Gets a bit weird.
But yeah, it's many things have been like I remember silver goal.
I remember silver.
Oh,
goal.
in
Was that if you score in the first 15 minutes?
First half.
First half.
Yeah.
Golden goal.
Golden goal.
That's drama. Still.
Yeah, because that I think that's one rule that got introduced and then taken out. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Goal,
It might be the
exist.
only one I think that's
Taken
been. I don't know. I can't think.
What else have they done? They took away. Is it away goals? I think they've taken away.
Yes.
In Champions League.
Yeah, they've taken that
goals.
away. I used to like away goals though.
Spooky.
Yeah. You have to do your little maths.
Yeah. It's like, so they need to score like
algorithm.
But then if they score, then it's like then they got to score 100 goals.
I like to know
Away goals. 6,000 goals now. Away from home.
I like
okay,
away
cool.
goal,
But then
man.
I think with the aggregate score, it made the home and away games like more interesting.
Yeah,
They still are interesting,
Yeah.
but I think there was more of a reason to play more attacking football. I guess.
yeah, more stake, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, that no longer.
So
exists.
yeah, no, I guess so it'll be interesting. Also, a blue card. Is there a problem with it being blue?
I
don't know why
think
blue
that's
seems
the
like a
worst
weird
part.
colour.
Because you've got yellow and red. I thought an
Halfway.
orange would be
Yeah,
like that's cool. It's less and
no, but
people.
orange is on the color chart.
Is it too red?
Orange is more red than yellow.
Than
innit?
yellow.
So-
But it's family though, isn't it? It's like it's the 1 degree of separation.
Yeah,
Blue is like
Blue's like
Blue's-
huh?
Yeah,
Avatar.
distant.
Like,
yeah, it's from
Yeah.
a different sport. That
bluey. Like.
But then
yeah,
I was
it's
like,
mad.
what other color could it be? Like, you can't do green.
Is there
Pitch
green? Is green in thing? Is green rugby?
I don't know.
I feel like
feel like green
might
would have
be
been
the
alright.
sin bin.
but
Green
green,
seems weird. I just feel like you're not
It's
going
a
to see
bit
it
off as
properly.
well.
yeah, green's a
Looks
bit
like the
like.
ref's
Are
just
you
going
telling me
like-
off? Yeah. Green's like, are you telling me off or?
Camouflage card. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Green card rugby.
I think they should. I think a white card would be decent. Which sounds mad. It sounds like it's got mad connotations for some reason.
Yeah, black and
White
white
card,
card.
you just get the white card. I think a white card would be decent.
Yeah,
It's
there's
definitely not a black card. It's too.
It's already got a meaning in it.
say big money. Green cards are in rugby. Yeah.
Okay,
Green.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know why they
Why they
ended
went
up
with
on
blue.
blue.
It's visible. It's unique. No other thing is probably using it. I
no
don't
one's
know.
really
Yeah.
rocking with the blue right now. Fair man.
Yeah, I'd like to see how it goes if they use it in like big games.
I know Bruno's gonna get better of them.
Oh yeah.
Bruno's just gonna.
Yeah.
top
And how many can you get? Like,
Yeah.
so
So
you
you,
rack them up.
I reckon you get one. I
Like,
reckon
if you
every
get one.
Well,
Come back
yeah.
on, you do another
you
blue
could get
card.
2 descents. Yeah.
Could you get? Is it just another 10 minutes or is it 20 minutes now?
No, I reckon you get.
I think
Otherwise, you just keep doing it. The
I
whole
can
point
see
is
what's
to
gonna happen.
for you to minimize the effect of it happening. So if you get one, when you come back on, if you do another one, it should be a yellow. But then if you do that, if you get a yellow for that, your game's fucked.
Then your next one.
Your next one, you're gonna get sent off.
Like yeah.
I think you might be able to get a blue card in each half. You can get one,
So you're just missing.
and anything else is just. In fact, it's mad, isn't it? How like these little changes become like very complicated.
And we're putting weighting on it and that. But yeah, people are gonna be like, I weren't swearing at you, ref. That's what happens on Sundays.
Yes.
I weren't looking. I was swearing at the floor. Like, I was talking to
I
my
was just angry.
teammate, and then the ref just like, get off, get out my face. Yeah, man. Shout out to these developments, man. It's good to see. Any bring-ins?
Yes.
I had a couple, man. Can't bring
My bringing this week is a short 3-episode series on ITVX.
Oh wow.
It is called Des. DES.
I've seen Des.
You seen it?
Yeah, with David Tennant.
Yes, so
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
David Tennant's actually. I've watched him in a few things. He's very good. But yeah, the program is called Des DES, and it's about true story, based on a true story.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, it's about a serial killer. I guess you can definitely call him that. A serial killer who admits to his killings.
Yeah,
But there's more. I don't want to give too much away.
More to it.
But yeah,
Local lad. Muswell Hill, you know.
Yes. Oh, I know.
Oh, was it?
I know.
Oh, yeah, no, it was. Yeah,
I know
yeah,
about
yeah.
his story prior to this.
Yeah.
Dino Road cleaning the sewers and that.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was gutter. They needed some
gutter
gutter in.
Yeah.
Gutters all filled out with
Things.
Yeah.
flesh and bone and all sorts of shit.
But yeah, make sure you go if you're into your true crime dramas and
it's a good one. It's actually a good one.
On ITV X, I think you could probably catch it on TV at some point. And it's Des.
Okay.
Yes, it's decent. I guess I have 2 bring-ins. Maybe I'll save my other one for the shit you should watch. But yeah, my music bring-in. By the way, if you're listening on YouTube and we give music bring-ins, go on to Spotify or some audio source and you can actually hear the tune as well, by the way. I just don't know if everybody knows that. But
Good shout.
my tune, Apple Music have sorted their shit out and their discovery is actually quite good now. So I'm getting introduced to a lot of music that I probably wouldn't have before. This tune is from an artist called IDK and the tune is called December. It's like a nice kind of blend. There's like it's an old Jamaican sample in it, but it's actually more of an Afrobeats tune. There's a brother that sounds bare like Burna Boy in it. It's just good music and it's feels like it's nice kind of spring kind of music.
We're getting there. Seeing daffodils and shoots of daffodils and that. Yeah. Just they're talking to me, man. We're nearly there. My bring-in, I've got 2 this week. One is from Mons Malone, which is probably the hottest, most trending artist in the UK at the minute. He's released a new tape called Tina's Boy. My bring-in is a song called Cold Hearted World 2. And my other bring-in this week is from a French artist called Yame, and the song is called Becane. Got a Cold Little Colours freestyle.
Okay.
Cold.
And he's got a very distinctive look when you see him. You'll
These.
I can't wait to see what it's like.
These. Rich, did you want to talk kitchen? I know Dan's not seen it, so I don't want to.
You know how Dan is. Dan's probably never going to watch it.
And you'll probably watch it from the end and then just watch it.
watch it backwards, watch it in reverse.
I'm happy to. Are we going to spoil it?
We can. It's up to Dan if he's not fast.
Spoil it, man.
There's not much to spoil, to be honest.
No, there's not too much to spoil.
There actually isn't.
I'm happy to talk about it if you want to talk about it.
Yeah,
you've now seen it.
Yes, I watched it this week just gone. My overall view on it is I think it's a good watch. I like it.
Did it deserve the backlash that it received, or was that groupthink?
I don't. I think it was a bit of groupthink, if I'm being honest. And this is what I'm trying to. Sometimes in group chats you can't avoid it, but I'm trying to not. 2 things. Don't watch too many trailers. Watch 1 trailer and fine.
Okay.
Move on, and don't try and view too many reviews because
Before watching something.
Plays a part, man.
Because it may
Influence.
skew and influence your opinion of what you're about to watch. So I don't really do reviews before I watch something anyway. You might just hear them here and there,
Word
see
of
them
mouth,
on the
yeah.
socials. And I think I watched.
never do that, you know.
I watched 1 trailer, but having watched the film, I can understand why people are a bit. It weren't a good film. Like saying it
what
weren't
people expected, right?
saying
I
it
feel like
weren't
the
a
trailer-
good film is too far.
Okay.
To say it weren't a good film, you've definitely watched films that weren't as good. But I feel like it was a good watch.
Do you know what? I'm kind of here for people saying they didn't think it was a good film. I thought it was a decent film, but if that's what you think, and I think
opinion
I
wise,
think that the
you can have
trailer
that.
kind of swayed people to think it was potentially something quite different. Plus, you already come with expectations. It's Kano. You can see it's urban. It's Daniel Kaluuya. Like you're filling in bare blanks, thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be some hood drama." Like, epic. And it wasn't that. So I kind of get it.
I think people definitely expected more action.
Okay.
Definitely more action. It's not an action film. I can tell you that now. It's not an action film. There's bits of action happening, but not your typical or standard action film. I think the relationship between the characters could have maybe had a little bit more backstory to it.
That was one of the criticisms I saw. People say it jumped around from unfinished storylines and jumps to something else?
I wouldn't say it jumped around. I think there's just moments, there's parts in it that maybe needed a bit of filling in.
Okay.
But if you can kind of feel, some films you watch and you have to fill in the gaps, because we can't sit and watch a 6-hour film where every thread of someone's character
needs to
is
be wrapped up, and
sometimes you can't just, not every film does it well. I didn't think they did it poorly, but I just felt like that wasn't the aim of this film.
Fair.
I do think it would have maybe been received better if it was a series.
Okay.
Because again, you get the time.
Get more detail.
Yeah, you get more detail. You get the time to build it out. But as a film, I do not think this was a bad film, like at all.
Yeah. And let me ask you this: was it a film you would recommend to people?
I would. I'd say watch it. I wouldn't be like, oh, you've got to watch this film. And I wouldn't be like, oh, this is a cold film. This film's that. It's like, you got to watch it. I'd be like, what? I think like it's a good film. I think the social commentary around it,
because
it's good.
It's more of like, again, a bit of a spoiler. It's a film about, and I think this is what a lot of people really miss because they're looking for other things. It's a film about like community, gentrification, kind of breakdown of the family. Like the film isn't about, like if you actually look at it, it's not about the things that we typically are attracted to. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people may not have liked it. Yeah. I asked you, would you recommend it? I would be tactical about who I recommend it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people. I know most of the people that I recommend stuff to, kind of what they're like or what their reaction might be. But
and even at like that, those topics, even like Keno's character, I've forgotten his name now.
Go on.
Izzy. He like even his like just seeing him think, and you maybe Mandem can relate, thinking, I'm in ends, like ends is falling apart. It's shit. This is dusty. Like forget all of this. Like I'm getting out. No one's stopping me. I don't care about nothing that's going on over here. Nothing that's going on over there. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. But then people around you, maybe even family, aren't. They're struggling
on the same
start. They're not like, they can't really get to where you're getting to. Then you like, man, I got a yard outside here, outside there. But then you still feel the
connection.
What's the phrase?
Survivor's guilt. Almost.
Survivor's guilt. You feel the survivor's guilt of I've made it, but these lot are still like struggling to get out, and it's close to home.
Yeah.
So then can I bust out? Should I stay? Like you see that mental battle in his head. And even like to me, that's like like kind of resonates. Like I can get it through life. But I don't know what other people were expecting from it.
It's funny. Loads of the criticisms I've seen aren't as in depth as why you two like it.
Yeah, they're not. But some people are just like a bit more face value.
Yeah. And I think maybe people expected this great thing because Top Boy was great for 3 seasons. Season 4 is the last season. Was and an R, and it was a bit okay, cool. We're just gonna have to round this off. But I feel like Keno's not an actor. He's new to this. He does very well. A lot of the people in it I've not seen, so I assume they're quite young. Maybe first bit of frontline film, first feature film or whatever. I think maybe Kaluuya's first time directing an entire film. So this is,
we say grace needs to be
maybe a little bit, and maybe it's what we do is we just want the coldest thing from the jump.
We also want what we're used to,
and that too.
I think a lot of people need to sit down, maybe even look at their algorithm, look at the things they've liked on, say, Netflix. And I bet like 8, if not 9 out of 10 are all the same genre. They're almost all the same film. Like a lot of people just ain't got enough variety.
No variety.
Enough variety in the thing. And like when you see something else, you just be like, no thanks.
Not for me.
I think people saying this about someone.
It's not rotten. It's not rotten tomato for us.
Not for me.
No, it's not.
That's good. That's good.
One of the Mandem said something. I can't remember what the comment was. It's not lengthy, but it was a a bit of text.
Okay. Dissertations.
But I think it was along the lines of not a bad film, but definitely not like a good one. I can't remember what the words were, but I genuinely feel like it was it's a nice watch.
Okay.
Like you kind of watch it, you get a connection with the characters, you kind of understand what's going. I hope people understand what's going on here. But to say it was like, this film's crap. What did I just watch?
It's just a bit of a simple.
I'll never get an hour and whatever back on my life. Like that was just Sully in a different film, and it's like
it wasn't.
It's like saying you watch Leonardo DiCaprio from whatever
Titanic,
and he's jacked. Like if you go into films expecting that, then you're always gonna be disappointed to some extent.
Crazy.
I didn't. It was decent.
Yeah.
Give it a spin, man. I'll give it a spin and let you know my final thoughts.
Yeah.
And whether or not I'm one of the basic superficial dons. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
That's episode 310.
Yes.
310. 310. Yeah.
310, man. It sounds like I'm saying like someone called 10 because you see if you put
free him up, t-shirts. Mine, bro. Come on.
Yeah, forgot to say at the start. As usual, please like, share, subscribe, retweet, DM, post, comment.
Yeah,
I think I've covered all the bases there.
It's
the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.